Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you some of the things that I've picked up in the last week and just giving you my personal opinion on what I think of them. But before we get into the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to Legitmark. Legitmark is the safest and most reliable place to get your sneakers authenticated, so if you're buying any of the new releases, you can always check them out on their app, so there's a link in the description for you to try them. So here, you can probably tell by the boxes, I have 2 pairs of Dunks and 2 pairs of Yeezys. So that's what I purchased this week. I got 2 of them for retail and then 3 of them for retail and 1 of them for just over retail. So pretty happy with it. We're gonna start with this Dunk here, I think. So we'll open it up and these are the Michigan State Dunks. So here is the receipt, just purchased from retail. But I actually paid over resale for these. I got these from Instagram and they hooked me up with a pretty good deal, so I actually managed to get both pairs of Dunks from them. But these are the Michigan State ones. I'm not too big a fan of the green ones, so I probably will sell these at some point just for the review that I purchased them. But yeah, it's a colour that I'm not too big a fan of. In terms of all the Dunks that I've released, I'm more of a big fan of the neutral colours and even the panda black and white ones. I just feel like they go with more things, and if you're wearing a Dunk, you want it to go with most things because it's pretty much a shoe that you can wear all the time, and I just think this green one is quite a hard one to wear for me personally. Some of the bright colours as well, they're good for summer, but for winter you're just never really going to wear them. But another one to add to the collection, and I think they're releasing a little bit too many Dunks. The quality of them is sort of dropping and going a bit weird. I've seen some with the swooshes all over the place and the back heel embroidery all over the place. I think it's just because they're getting mass produced, and that's just a real problem for me. I like the quality of these to stay high, and I just think they're a really good shoe for everyday wear. So that's the first one straight out the box, and we'll move on to the next. So the next, we're going to take a look at the Yeezy, and this is probably, I think this is the most recent release that I actually just got a few days ago, and that is the Foam Runner in the Ochre, no idea how you say it, colorway. So I have the Moon Grey and I have the Sand, one of these, and these are pretty similar to the Sand. They're just a slightly darker tanned color, and in person I'm actually not a big fan of these. That is the first time I've ever opened them out of the box, and they don't really appeal to me. They're just too much of a brown color compared to the other ones. No. These are a no from me, these will probably be sold. But just another one to add to the collection like before, and they have pretty good resale value, so I will be selling these. If any of you have never tried a pair of these on, my god, they're comfy. If you think the slides are comfy, I think these may be slightly comfier. That's just my opinion. I just think they hug and they actually fit my feet perfectly. For these, I stay true to size, which is the UK and US size 9 for these. They're both the same size from US to UK. Some people say go a size up, but for me personally, true to size fits bang on. So the next pair that I picked up this week is the Bordeaux Dunk. This one, like the green one, isn't my favourite colour at all. I just feel like it should be a little bit more maroon. It's more of a kind of purpley kind of colour, and I just wouldn't wear it. This is a size 5.5, I believe, so it is a women's size. So I couldn't wear it even if I wanted to, but I wouldn't even if it was my size. But I can see how this would be quite an appealing shoe for some people, and I think this one is actually probably good for a fall colorway. Coming up to Halloween, I think this one is a really nice colorway for that. I'm not really sure if it's a summer kind of colorway, but good when it's coming towards winter, so I think it released at the perfect time. Let me know down below in the comments, which do you prefer between the Michigan State one and the Bordeaux one? Me personally, it would be the Bordeaux one. Green, I never really wear green to be fair, so this one would be up there above that one. And the last shoe that I picked up is another Yeezy, and you can see what it is. It is a Quantum, and personally, this is my favourite Quantum ever to release. So I didn't think about going for the release on actual release day, because I thought the price would drop, because the price always drops on Quantums, people say. So I decided to leave it and think about picking it up after retail, and then obviously check StockX prices, and the buy now is like $290, $280, so it would be about £60 over retail. So I decided to try and find them for retail, and luckily I did. So Hanon restocked these this week, and I managed to pick it up in my size, because UK 9.5 is actually pretty hard to find. So we'll open them up, and here is your first look at the Yeezy Quantum in the Onyx colorway. That looks really good in my opinion. I really, really like this colorway. So if I give you a close-up of some of the details, it isn't a true black shoe, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I would have liked to see it as a true black shoe, but there are different colors within the knit. So within the knit, there's almost this kind of gray, green-like overlaying knit, which actually matches the pattern going all around the side. And then if you come towards the toe box, where we have that classic V-shaped pattern on the toe, is more of a grey-green suede as well. So it does mismatch from the black, but not in a bad way, I would say. In certain lightings, I would say it looks a little bit too bright for the rest of the shoe, but in normal lighting for everyday use, I would say it matches well and comes kind of like stands out from that black in a good way. Like most of the Quantums, the heel and the underlying pattern beneath is reflective, and in the dark, that really stands out because the full black silhouette, you can barely see it, but the reflectiveness really does stand out. And I think the thing about the Quantums for me personally was they're just a little bit too chunky and a little too bulky and just sometimes look odd on feet. Because of the black silhouette, it almost gives the impression that it's slightly slimmer and more sleek and just reminds me of a ninja boot, to be fair. Don't know why, but really, really like these. And if you've ever worn a Quantum, the boost is really, really thick and comfortable. Do recommend going half a size up, like pretty much every Yeezy apart from the earlier slides that I showed you. But yeah, you go half a size up and they'll fit really, really well. You don't really need the laces at all. They're pretty much just for aesthetics. So you can just slide them on and wear them just like that. So out of all the pickups that I got this week, let me know down below which one you think is your favorite and what did you pick up this week. Let me know down below in the comments and I will react to some of them. Hopefully some of you picked up some heat this week. But yeah, my favorite one of the week is this one, and it's definitely one I will be wearing. The retail price is pretty high. I think it's at £220, which I wish they would drop, but I don't think they look like they're going to anytime soon. But yeah, this is one of my favorites from the week. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.